World War. Always an interesting and a threatening topic as well. The world has faced already two remarkable wars, World War I and World War II, and their after effects have a still great impact even today. But, what if a world war happens again? What World War III would look like? And if World War III happens to take place in the near future, then which countries would be raging against each other? Let's explore. This is me, Mr. Explorer, who explores the unexplored. With world getting modernized each day, development in technology, and new innovations, it can be easily said that World War III is gonna be no similar with World War I and World War II. We may least expect huge explosions, and military and armies firing bullets against each other. And, at the same time, it's completely irrelevant to negotiate them. There would still be missiles whizzing past the sky. Nuclear weapons getting a pivotal play. Army jets firing. Submarines submerged deep in the ocean. Getting ready to wage war against each other. But, I guess, we may least expect these direct ways of hatred. The war may involve indirect ways of showing hatred. Like, trades may shut down over the entire globe. Scarcity of resources rises. Supply decreases. Demand rises. Values of products rises. Cost rises. Debt among people increases. Banks no more to give loans. Countries refuse to help one another. And finally, entire economy of countries collapse. And at the end, one country has to abide by the other country. But, on another hand, World War III may involve advanced technologies like drones, artificial intelligence, robots fighting against each other. Or, hacking through other countries' computer, and stealing data could be one such way. On the extreme, there is nothing to get amused, even if World War III happens in space. With countries getting deep in space explorations these days, it is not a much deal to have a war in space. But these possibilities is quite low in the near future. So, with a little idea of what World War III would look like, which countries are the most like to take against each other, and why so? US, Iran. It's obvious that both countries started to grow hatred against each other after the action taken up by Iran General Soleimani on US bases in Iraq, and US reaction against it. Iran, Israel. Tensions among these groups is due to the religious impact they have on each other. Iran support anti-Israel groups, while Israel often strikes against Iranian forces. US, Turkey. Tensions between the US and Turkey has heightened over the past year, initially as a result of the US providing authorization to Turkey to clear the Syrian border of US-supported Kurds. However, immediately afterwards, the US threatened Ankara with sanctions, causing tensions to rise. India, Pakistan. In the past 10 years, the relationship between India and Pakistan has worsened, bringing the countries to the brink of war. Since the partition of British India in 1947, and the subsequent creation of India and Pakistan, the two countries have been involved in a number of wars, conflicts and military standoffs interspersed with periods of harmony and peace, just to gain the autonomous control over Kashmir, a region that shares border with both countries. US, North Korea. Tensions between the two countries now stand as high as at any time since 2017, and the impending US election could imperil relations further. The major reason is due to threat among nuclear weapons. US, China. The US-China relationship has been particularly tense in recent years. A trade deal between the two countries would seem to alleviate some tensions, but implementation remains in question. Currently, the world's two largest economies are locked in a bitter trade battle. That was the predictions on which countries would most likely take part in World War III, if such happens so. To end on a positive note, what do you think if a World War III happens in the near future? With all nuclear explosions, guns and rivalry, our Earth would be left with a land of no man. Which isn't great to mankind, right? So, what could be done to prevent it? Peace. Let's shower peace among one another, and let our world cherish with humanity. Please do subscribe and click on the bell icon for more such content. It really means a lot to me in creating content for you. Next exploration continues tomorrow.